Cyber Monday! Everybody's welcome to the Cyber Week Deals Cast. Everybody, thanks for tuning in to get you all your new deals this week. Alright, we're here talking about shopping. This is Shopping with Steve. This is the weekly podcast where we talk about all the shopping deals. What does Target have going on? What does Walmart have going on? What does GameStop have going on for your gamers out there? You know, what kind of gaming chairs do you want? What kind of gaming headphones? I'm saying, yeah, we are here doing the deals every week. This is doing the deals, yeah. Cyber Week is here. Get those deals, what's happening. Yeah.
Last week, I did not realize that, my podcast this week did not really address Thanksgiving. I mean, I did, but it wasn't a Thanksgiving episode, and that's when it came out. So this week, it won't be Cyber Monday still, but it'll be Cyber Week if you have any week-long deals. And let's be honest, a lot of these deals,
they go on all week. They don't just happen on Monday. Some of them will go from Thanksgiving or Black Friday to the next week. Now, giving you extra time to shop. I know you guys are out there working all the time. You don't have to get time to get these deals. Well, that's what we're doing here, okay? Yeah, that's what...
I don't know. I mean, I might get a couple things, but I've been mostly just selfish and looking at stuff for me, and I forgot, Christmas is coming up, and the shipping is going to be out of control, guys. There's shipping delays out there. Don't be so picky with shipping. If it gets there, it gets there. We got to be, look, all this stuff that's going on. Just be thankful that we are supporting Ukraine. There may be some shipping delays. There may be some price gouging, some price increasing, some price gaslighting, some price gatekeeping. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I mean, I haven't looked at. We can't be too. Oh, I'm sorry. Is the line too long? Actually, I really don't go shopping as much when it's peak shopping season. I used to always go in stores and I think last year or the year before I was I really do not need to do that anymore. I would do some shopping online, but now this is becoming a shopping podcast. I was kidding before, but guess what it's turned into, guys? It's turned into Shopping with Steve. That's one of the rules of comedy. I never read any comedy books. And by the way, you don't have to consider this podcast comedy. If you're not laughing, you don't have to think of it as comedy. You can think of it as informative, engaging, entertaining, something to not listen to. There's many things you can go ahead and do or categorize this as. A lot of people I see on Reddit saying Joe Rogan isn't funny ever. But I think they're talking about his podcast. Now, look, I don't listen to his stand-up. He's known for his podcast, and then before that, Fear Factor. So he wasn't really known for comedy. But a lot of people I never laugh. But they're talking about the podcast, and I don't really think he's trying to be funny on there a lot of the time. But a podcast with guests, I guess you should be funny sometimes. But, a lot of his guests are serious, too. He really might have started doing it with his comedian friends, but then it really did become just serious stuff. But, I just do this podcast. I don't even think about... Well, no, I do think about if it's funny or not. But a lot like that'll be like after the fact. Like I'll do an episode. Oh, that wasn't funny. Hey, we don't have to put labels on everything. Like, oh, I'm supposed to laugh at this. That's what like one thing I noticed about stand-up, like, which I'm always thinking about quitting anymore. Like every time I do it, I'm like, I should probably quit. But that's just because the open mics suck. Comedy fucking sucks in New York, and like, I mean, I know I talked about this with other guests too, but the mics here are fucking. They're really just like fucking like. If you went to a gym, they really are just about like practicing your stuff. Like, there's really no camaraderie at all. Maybe if I like, I don't know. It's just not at all like any other place. But that's besides the point. Yeah, I was talking about when people do stand up, like, a lot of people that don't do it, because sometimes I'll see the surprise on people's faces, like, that don't do stand up, like, that maybe have done public speaking in other ways. You know what I mean? Like somebody that's like a preacher. I've actually seen that. Or like, so I've seen a lot of teachers for some reason go up there. Maybe because they think I feel like I'm a funny teacher or something. Now, you don't have to, like, I want to dispel some rumors here. You don't actually have to be funny to do stand-up. You can just kind of do, like, basic formula jokes. And, like, as long as you, like, deliver them well enough, like, I don't even think you have to be funny as a person. So that's not, just cross that off the list. Like, be like a psycho with networking and being like, getting other, if you're really good at like getting friends, that's kind of number one. That's like number one. If you're good at schmoozing with like, I don't know, Harvey Weinstein, no. Anyway, yeah, like people that have teached or whatever, like sometimes, like people that seem overconfident, like they'll get up there and they look flustered because it's like, it's different than just speaking in front of people. It's not like a TED Talk. It's like people really do like want you to make them laugh, like, and if you're not getting laughs, there really is this like, oh fuck, like you're just expected to be a laugh machine, kind of like. And you don't have to be that funny, but if there's like some kind of like basic structure to stuff, I don't know. I'm going off on a tangent now. I'm turkey hungover, guys. You know how you're turkey hungover from like 5 days ago? And I mean literally from the turkey too. I have a question for you evolutionary biologists out there that listen. Why does turkey make you sleepy? Is that an evolutionary, like, the turkeys wanted to make, their predators or prey, they wanted to make them too tired to, like, hunt them? Wait, no, because then they would have had to eat them first. Well, I can't eat the turkey. I'll be out for, I better not even bother to go hunt the turkey because I might just, like, have to take a nap after, and then I won't have enough energy to hunt for the rest of my family, I don't know. I mean, I know there's been cannibals out there, but do we have something like that? Like, we should, there should be some animal where if you eat it, you, like, get poisoned. Well, I'm sure there is. I know snakes give off poison. Poison. Yeah, I know it's like berries, stuff like that. Are there any mammals? That's a good one. Why don't we have this, Why doesn't every animal just have this? It would just be like nobody could eat anyone, Imagine if we could make our own defenses, like natural evolutionary defenses. Listen, you're really getting the smart stuff talked about here, okay? Like, not a lot of podcasts are like asking these big questions. A lot of them are just bantering with each other. One co-host is sitting there going, ha 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 ha, and the other one's talking, No, I'm not trying to be bitter and criticize other podcasts that actually have listeners. But that's kind of, there is a formula going on with people that have like more than one host for no reason. I mean, at least if you have more than one host, like, have a reason. Like, don't have one that just laughs at you. I mean, I understand the like, why wouldn't you want that? Like, Tim Dillon had that for a while, but now apparently he fired that guy. So now it's just dead air, I guess. Although now I guess he has guests all the time. Which is not why I used to listen to Tim Dillon. I did want the rants, okay? And he used to say, like, he used to act like that's how you should do a podcast. Now he's just copying everyone else and having guests on. You fell off, Tim. All right? You're getting the harsh criticism from a guy in his room. Yeah. Are there any animals that are unsafe to eat? This is not an answer. Why did someone answer and just say rabbits are edible? That's not... No, they didn't ask what is safe to eat. Oh, okay, hold on. Polar bear liver might kill you. Oh, wow. Well, I guess but you can eat the rest of it? All right. Great job, polar bear. Great job, polar bear. All right, that wasn't a good one. I have to find a better link because poisonous animals is what I want, not poisonous anything else. I already know there's yeah, it says here livers of polar bears are toxic. Another toxic meat is the flesh of the hawk-billed turtle. Never heard of them, and they have a bill. Blowfish, their blood, liver, and gonads. What are gonads? I've heard of gonads before, but you kick me in the gonads. Oh yeah, because it's a sex gland, but it's like a. All right. So blowfish stuff, parts of the blowfish, triggerfish. They get triggered a lot. Get it? Triggerfish. They get triggered. They have poisonous flesh. Wow. Guess you can't eat them at all, huh? Good job, triggerfish. Are the only fucking animal that was smart enough. Well, look, we can't choose our, like, DNA, like, traits, You know how, like, when you start a video game now, you can, like role-playing games, you can make it different attributes. Like, oh, do you want to be better at speaking? Do you want to be better at fighting? And in real life, you're just born the way you fucking are, yo. I ain't asked to be this short, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I evolved correctly, I would have evolved to be 6'5", because in the year 2022, people are obsessed with height. Not like that wasn't always a thing. That was just one of the traits people look for, but especially now. Barracuda. They occasionally carry poison in their flesh. All right, well, I guess I would just never eat them, though. I wouldn't risk it. Jellyfish, yeah, obviously. Sea creatures in general are just really creepy. Like, it's just there's so many, like, unknowns out there. Unknowns out there. Hey, by the way, speaking of undersea stuff, you guys excited for the new Avatar 2? Let's see if there's any early reviews. Wait, how's our box office already? What's going on there? I mean, I don't understand why wait literally fucking Jesus. Avatar came out in 2009. My question is, I mean, I don't understand how you need to make it so expensive and take so long. Like, is he that much of a visionary that he's like, it's not ready yet? Like fucking, like an advanced Steve Jobs type? I do kind of think the first one is overrated. I mean, I saw it more than once because the girl I was with at the time was obsessed with it, and bought a 3D TV. I've talked about this before, like how 3D TVs were like only made because of Avatar, and then no one even thinks about them anymore. But they did, like, you did need glasses to use it. And like, you can just keep the ones. They weren't that annoying to wear. They just looked like, sort of sunglasses. And you just put them on, and most things didn't really look good with 3D. You could put 3D on anything on the TV. I mean, I'm imagining if they kept developing them, wouldn't they be better? But like, the only reason Avatar 1 looked good is because it was filmed in 3D. For the just some tank talk here. And most things weren't filmed in 3D. There was added post-production. I mean, the longer you take to make the sequel, the more high the expectations are. So, like, man, I just don't know how it's even gonna. Yeah, like it says here, just to make the money back, it would probably need to be the highest grossing film ever, right? I bet you every 3D TV person who made one is like pissed that he took this long, because like he really could have kept those sales going. Like, oh, okay, like Avatar 1 and then the sequels you can watch on our TV and any other movies that are 3D, but then it just killed the 3D. Oh, because they're pre-ordering the movie. That's what this is about, not. But here, hold on, guys. A little sneak peek here. Guillermo del Toro reviews Avatar 2. You must have got an early sneak peek. James Cameron is a master at the peak of his powers. Yeah, I don't really get I don't know. I mean, that is the thing, like, it's known for 3D. Like, if you don't have a 3D TV, that whole experience is not, like, you know, it's like you're watching half the experience or something. It's weird. I mean, it's been 2009, so that was 10. Maybe the pandemic made it longer. I don't know, but 13 years, I guess. Yeah, see, look at this. Panasonic 3D TVs packaged with Blu-ray. And you needed a Blu-ray and a 3D. You needed a 3D Blu-ray player and a 3D Blu-ray. So, look here, 2018, 3D TV is dead. I mean, it's just like so weird. That was like the whole movie, the whole like appeal of the movie was the 3D in it. Man, that's sad actually. I mean, maybe it's too expensive to like make them cheap, and that's why. Okay, this isn't even true. You didn't have to charge the glasses, not the one. Maybe some of them you had to charge, but not the ones that. Not the 3D TV I was at the time had. You did not have to charge the glasses. I don't really know what they're talking about. James Cameron knows why 3D TVs for homes failed. Not everybody is a film geek like I am. I mean, we know why. Because you made it too good in the first Avatar. Like, the 3D was too good. Nobody else could do that unless they probably would have. You know what he could have done? Couldn't he have just like rented out his equipment and then it would have been called like, couldn't he have patented that or something? I don't know. Maybe it wasn't that unique, but that was the best looking 3D in any movie. So like, couldn't he have patented like the technology and then said like, this is called Cameron 3D or something, And then every movie just uses it, but they have to pay him or something to use his equipment. And then we would have all had 3D fucking TV to this day. I mean, I know, like, it is kind of, like, annoying to put on the glasses every time. To have to use glasses every time you want to watch a movie. And, like, a lot of movies you don't need 3D for. You really only do. Like, I really only did, like, 3D in action movies. Like, superhero movies or, like... There was, like, no need for them in a lot of other movies. Drama. Horror, maybe? But, like, only if it's not... If it's, like, a slow burn, suspenseful movie, then there's no need for 3D unless you have jump scares. I mean, there's really, like... Avatar was a whole world that, like, oh, you can see it really pop with the 3D. Like, I guess the second will be like that, too, but... I mean, I really don't, Oh, they think there's gonna be glasses free. No, I guess not. I don't remember having to charge glasses. Oh, 3D TVs use a certain system that made you have to charge the glasses. The one I used, you didn't, though. The Nintendo 3DS, that would be cool if gaming systems did that, but I mean, they have VR for gaming now, so why would you just, that is basically 3D, isn't it? Because you look all around you. Yeah, like every movie was converted for 3D, but like it just didn't look that good. I mean, they should have made more because like really Avatar is not that, it's just like overrated to me. It's like fucking ugly creatures, like ugly blue too. It's like not even, they weren't even like good looking aliens. I mean, look, I'm not saying the movie's bad. I do want to see the second now. I didn't at first, but now because I wonder if there's going to be those people that are like wishing Avatar was real again after this that are depressed. Did they age the Avatar aliens? Like, oh, they're slightly older this time. You can tell. I mean, probably the CGI will look better this time, although they kept re-releasing the first Avatar. And, like, to make more money, but also to maybe to update the CGI. Yeah, that's right. There was floating rocks in it. So why are they underwater in this one? I don't really get that. I know, like, James Cameron did that. He went to the Marianas Trench. Like, he went really, really deep. Which, like, no one else has done really before, which is, like, that's cool. And maybe that's why I got the idea, I guess, but... We need to have, like, at least fucking 7 Avatar movies. We need, like, a whole, like, franchise, They're gonna kill it, okay? Look, if Avatar 2, I'm just gonna predict, if Avatar 2 does good, Avatar 3 won't really matter. Like, it can be okay or, like, not that good. And, It can be a franchise that lasts for years, like Star Wars. Like Star Wars, people don't like Return of the Jedi. I mean, I did, but that goes to show I think you can kind of have 2 good movies, and the third can be okay. Like, it doesn't have to be... I don't really think... And I don't really... Like, it can be, like, okay... And then you've got yourself just a franchise that can go forever, like Fast and Furious, like Star Wars. And that's it, So that's my advice to any filmmakers. That's my masterclass in filmmaking. Sign up for my masterclass. Yeah, Cyber Week is going on, everybody. Those deals.
And you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and take 50% off everything in the aguyinhisroom merch store. If you guys want to go ahead and get some merch. If you guys want to go ahead and get some merch, 50% off everything. Free shipping with promo code. Yeah. 50% off every kind of Guy in His Room merch. We got beanies. We got gaming chairs. Yeah, Guy in His Room merch.
Okay, I don't have merch, but if I did, I'd probably do a sale, I guess, for... You know, anybody can make their own merch, can't they? Can't you just go on a site and just put anything on a t-shirt, and then there you go? I could just do that, but, alright. I was kidding, I don't have merch, but I do...
I am taking 50% off the rest of this episode. If you want to hear the rest of this episode, promo code, let me hear the rest, bitch. And you will get 50% off the rest of this episode. It's a 5-hour episode, so you're going to hear the first hour for free. And then the rest is going to cost you $99.99 per hour. And that's, total 5 hours, so there you go. 50% off, though, Cyber Week.
Listen. I did want to talk about one thing I wanted to talk about is I want to say that one thing I want to talk about is the call of the void. I just found out about this. Apparently, there's this weird thing that if you're on a high structure, or you're on a if you're on a bridge or like something really high and you look over the edge, some people think, what if I jumped? And it's almost you want to jump, and it's called Call of the Void. I guess I think if it's if you think, what if I jumped? I have had that. I don't know about heights, but I've had it with, like, what if I was, I'll be driving and I'll go, what if I'll just get this weird flash of me, I don't know, letting go of the steering wheel, and then my car hits head on into the opposing traffic or something like that. Or if there's someone on the side of the road, what if I just veered into them by accident? And I kind of I was reading one of these articles about the, like I just said, the call of the void.
Call of the void.
And it sounds like it's actually like you worry. It's an anxiety. It's not that you want to do it. It's like you're afraid, what if it did happen? And I think that's what it is, because I just don't see all these people wanting to jump off a high place. But it's like, what if I did? Or you just picture yourself jumping. So I think that's what it is. I mean, if that was literally an urge, people would just be jumping. Willy-nilly, People just would be jumping off the Great Canyon. I don't think there's that many, is there? Well, if people are jumping off, Grand Canyon, people that's... They become a destination to jump off, Like the Golden Gate Bridge, I know, is actually a destination for people to kill themselves. They go there on purpose, plan it out. That's different, though. That is not what I would call
the call of the void.
That is just you planned it out, and yeah, guys. Yeah, I was joking about this podcast not being comedy, and yeah, this is the worst episode ever. Well, look, guys, it's the holidays. I could have fucking took a break. Maybe I should have. Keep you guys wanting. But I guess I'm always just keeping a routine. I also think that people will just stop listening if you just randomly stop doing an episode here and there. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Send me a letter. Write to Santa, guys. You guys ever write to Santa Claus? This is the throat clearing podcast. When you hear noises of me clearing my throat. Well, I may edit that out so you don't know what I'm talking about, but I was thinking about this. I don't know if you guys heard of this, but apparently some Christian, I don't know how, maybe a lot of people know about this. Christian people who think anal sex doesn't count as sex. I mean, this is fucking crazy. Anal sex is more extreme, So it's just weird that they would be like, oh, that's not even sex. That's nothing, Put it in someone's ass is normal. Some people say they'd never even marry a girl that they had anal sex with. And I guess I don't get that. Look, guys, it's just a hole, It's just a hole. It's just a hole. Come on. You want to put it in a hole? And some people are calling it God's loophole. The butthole loophole, guys. I keep hearing that there are Christian girls who are so desperate to keep their virginity, they opt for anal sex. Is this true? Yep, it definitely is, guys. I had a buddy who had oral and anal sex with his first girlfriend, but no vaginal, and thought he was still waiting for the one. What? I mean, it's just okay, I guess your vagina is pure. I mean, I could see only if you're just worried about having kids. If it's just that you don't want to have kids, I don't think you're gonna have a butthole baby, but there's really no... I mean, look, there is a risk of pregnancy if you go in the anally. If you have anal sex, you may have a poop baby, and that is not fun, guys. What happens is your sperm goes in the butt, gets covered in shit, gets tainted by the poop, and then it goes back and it swims around. It's still going to try to swim into the birth canal, but it's been coded first, And on one hand, you will think maybe that'll make a more resilient kid. Maybe your kid will be more tough because it was birthed in the poop area, and it came out of that, and it still went in the birth canal. You're getting a real, survival of the fittest kind of thing going on there. But they come out, they're all, fucked up from it. They have PTSD. You don't want that. Diarrhea. I mean, that is just ridiculous. And then the oral stuff. I mean, I guess, but all those things also risk STDs. You're not even avoiding STDs. Just avoiding pregnancy. I guess that's it. And because you think that God only cares about the vagina, anything else is fine. That's why he loves gay it's funny because gay people only have anal sex. So that would make all of them virgins. Every gay person who's ever had sex, the most slutty gay person ever who's had orgy, the most giant orgies ever they're still a virgin because there's no vaginas in that orgy, is there? Do whatever you want. If there's no vagina, the coast is clear, guys. Jesus and God are smiling down at you no matter what. But then why are Christians against, fundamentalist type of Christians aren't that into gay people and gay stuff? But anal sex is totally fine. I guess what? Only between a man and a woman, even though it wasn't designed for that at all. I mean, even from an evolutionary standpoint, like the butthole is really just for one thing. It's not for, like, we go in there or whatever, but it's kind of, anything really, though. Guys will do, titty fuck or whatever to get technical. Not to use a technical term that you guys might know, but titty fuck or whatever. Guys do that. Guys do anything they can do would be another hole for them. Like, they're not doing, I mean, yeah. Will they, like, go in a girl's hole that's not actually meant for that? Of course. If we could fit dicks in an ear, we'd do that. That would be another ear fucking thing. I'm sure people have tried that, though. That's the thing. Anywhere there's a hole, like belly button, if that was possible, we'd do that, even though it would be fucking... It's not even close now. Brother. Foot jobs. We do foot jobs. We do hand jobs. If there was a way to do a foot job, but there was a hole down there, we'd do that. It's not like... But like the appeal of anal sex was always that it's like dirty, not, well, the Lord likes that. The Lord's fine with that. Wasn't that a French thing? Like, how did that even start? I don't know. But somebody here makes a funny comment saying how butt sex is called sex still. It's not called butt, something else. Oral sex is called sex. It's not. It's not. A hand job, I don't know. Maybe that is a way to get around it. A hand job, because you're basically just having someone take care of yourself. I actually think like Christian people like that are way dirtier and fucked up than regular people. Like they probably would start like being a cam girl and like whatever. They just are probably the most dirty, perverted people because they're so oppressed. Like that's what happens. Like anybody who was Christian growing up, really Christian. Like I know a guy that like he was his parents were super involved with the church. He was really Christian, raised that way. He and then he got into drugs and he was doing breaking and entering in people's houses for drug money and stuff. And yeah, does that surprise me? Not really, because he was raised really Christian. Now, does that, and no, I'm not really focusing on Christianity here. Like, I'm sure other this is a support community for ex-Christians, but a lot of Christians really aren't that bad. Like, I think this would happen in Jewish faith and probably Muslim. Any kind of religion would be strict about sex stuff. It always is. And that's why they get all fucked up and cheat on people. Look at the Jerry Falwell thing. Jerry Falwell, the cuck. If you guys didn't know that he was a famous preacher and he was a famous cuckold. He wanted his wife to have sex in front of him with a younger guy. Now, to me, you might be a little gay, actually, because, well, you know what? Riddle me this, people listening. Is that gay? Because if you watch porn, you're watching a guy and a girl. Now, look, I don't, there's something kind of gay about it, though, if you're a cuck, though. Isn't it? Because you're getting off on your wife, like, cheating and having sex in front of you. So, like, what part of that is like, the guy? Because it's like, oh, younger guy fucking my wife. Like, there is some part of that you're kind of, like, getting off of the guy from. Maybe not physically, I don't know. It just, to me, this is another thing, not surprising at all. I mean, every big-time preacher like this, except for Joel Osteen. So far, he didn't have a cuckold or a drug or a gay sex. You know what? I'm going to Google because he has to have something. I know he had a scandal about some hurricane or something, and his church didn't come to the aid fast enough or something like that. This guy is gay. I think he's gay. I'm just going to go. I think Joel Osteen is secretly gay because of the way he just looks and acts. I don't know. Just something about him. I just think he's gay. Dresses too well. I don't know. Money found by plumber at Joel Osteen's church. I don't know if that's him, though. That's not going to let me read it. Somebody get me just some kind of cheat code to just look at any newspaper website. I want a cheat code. I want a hack. I want a hack now. Give me a hack. Give me a hack. Give me a hack. Give me a hack. Joel Osteen stolen money scandal explained. Look at this gay. Look at that. His fists. This is a picture I'm looking at with his. He has his fist clenched, like he's taking a D in the A, if you know what I mean. The Lord loves you. I'm Joel Osteen. The Lord loves you. You take that big, thick dick and just stick it in my supple beehole. And we all know that's the Lord's loophole, so. And in fact, if you're gay, you always are in the loophole, so you always are a virgin. Joel Osteen's stolen money scandal explained. Thousands of envelopes filled with check-squeeze. Apparently that's how British people spell checks. I don't know. Check-squeeze. Yeah. While fixing a toilet wall, thousands of envelopes filled with checks. What? 500 envelopes fell out of the wall. $600,000 had gone missing from the church 7 years before that. Joel Osteen was questioned by the police, as well as his disappearance. Okay, where's the answer here? What happened? Oh my God, I hate when they just show fucking tweets as the article. You aren't a journalist if you just have 10 tweets as an article. This user says this. This user says that. Who cares? Guys, did you guys want a roundup of all the tweets? Who cares? Yeah, I'm a journalist for mediabuzz.org, and all we do is, we grab all the latest juicy tweets, the latest hot takes that everybody tweets out. I round them up and I just throw them in the article, and then I go, what do you guys think? Sound off. Sound off below. Okay, what happened? What, nothing happened now? What happened? Somebody answer. Call in. Call the fuck in, people. Okay, guess nothing happened. Does he own the town or something? Officers were dispatched to the church after the money was found. That's it. There's no other articles about this. I'm doing the detective work, and I'm coming up empty-handed, everybody. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Business partner of Falwell's. What the fuck? Oh, this guy had sex with Jerry Falwell's wife for 7 years, guys. How can you... This dude's a young guy. He's 20. When he was 20, it began. And he had sex multiple times per year with Becky Falwell. while Jerry Falwell Jr. looked on. Yeah, that's all he was doing, was just looking. This is so weird, man. Oh well, he got a bunch of rewards from this, it looks like. The couple went into business with him, bought him a youth hostel. He would be the man. Oh, so he was the manager of a youth hostel. I don't know what that means. What the fuck is a youth hostel? I don't know. This is just so fuck. I just don't like. How can you sit there while an old dude just looks at you? Oh yeah, I remember this. He got in hot water because he put on Instagram this weird photo of him with his shirt, like his belly showing, his shirt up, and like his pants were unzipped. Oh wait, was he copying the? Oh, I guess he was copying her and having his belly out because she was pregnant. But he had this weird black drink in a clear glass, and he put in the caption, "I promise that's just black water in my glass. It was a prop only." What the fuck is black water? Oh, don't worry, that's only black water. You know how you have black water? Man, he could even say Coke or something. Wait, are they not allowed? Oh no, I don't think they're Mormon. What the fuck? Man, that was like the worst lie ever. I promise that was only black water. He had an indefinite leave of absence after posting that picture on Instagram. And see, the problem is that he has his pants unzipped, even though the girl does, and he's just copying her. So I don't know if it's a big deal. It's just like, it just looks gross. He posted, then deleted an Instagram photo of himself with his pants unzipped, with his arm around a young woman whose pants were also partly undone. He later told a local radio station that the picture was meant as a good-natured joke, with his black water. Black water? Don't worry, that's only black water, guys. Don't worry. I was just drinking the black water because that was soy sauce. That was just soy sauce in a glass I was holding. Oh my god. Man, what a bad, holy shit, was that a bad lie. This was a college. No wonder he got in trouble. Where is it? I'm not finding any more info on the black water, guys. Sorry. I mean, it could have been rum, I guess. It could have been. Oh, it was probably. I mean, I'm just guessing it was alcohol because of the fact that he had such a terrible lie there. It probably was rum and Coke or something. It could have been wine, though, actually. It is pretty black, so it looks like soda. I'm guessing it's like rum and Coke or something. I don't know. It looks flat, though, so. But it's not black water, that's for sure. Man, I just don't get the whole cucking thing. I just don't get it. I mean, why did this guy, come out and tell people? Okay, so he got let go, I guess, at the university or something. Why did he come out with this? To just give money or something? Ugh, it was just sad, kinda. Okay, so his relationship with the Falwell is frayed, it says. I don't know what that means. But then he said, okay, it's a shame, but now I'm going to have to go the kamikaze route, which I guess he meant I'm going to just tell everybody what happened. Well, yeah, he's a 20-year-old guy. Ugh, God. It said, here, that she would be texting him randomly. Right now, I'm... Oh, man.
Right now, I am just missing you like crazy. Have you had this effect on all of your lady friends?
That's from 2012. Where's another one? I thought... Oh my god, I'm missing you like crazy. It's just always the case. They're always hypocritical because like no human being can be like perfect. Like they act like you should be in religion. Yeah, this is really Jerry Springer. I mean, man, I can't believe this was going on. Oh yeah, I forgot he was like a pool boy too, which is like crazy. I didn't even think that would ever be like a real thing, but guess what? I guess it is. She first had an entanglement with the pool boy in 2012. How did this start to happen? Like, I just wonder how this started. Like, was it her idea or was it his idea? I guess like swinger couples would do this kind of thing, you know. I just don't. That's one thing I don't get. Like, how can you ever have a stable relationship if you're? I mean, because yeah, you will catch feelings for. Sorry, I don't mean to sound like a Gen Z kid. Catch feelings. You will get feelings for someone, even if you're just like having sex with them. So this wouldn't work. I mean, and then I guess if you're a cuck, you don't care. Like, how do they not have feelings like about jealousy or something? I don't get that. It's just a fantasy. Like, I just don't get. I don't know. I kind of like. I don't really think I don't know how I feel about the kid because he agreed to do this while this creep dude stared at him having sex with his wife. You know. It says he didn't enjoy being cuckolded. Well, yeah, but you knew, like, you did it multiple. I don't know if you. I don't think he cared. Honestly, I don't think he cared. Like, somehow he didn't mind this old guy just staring at him and jerking it. It's fucking like, yes. What if he made noises and moaned and stuff while you were like, good lord, awful. And like, also if you're doing that, like, do you direct it? Like, hey, do this to her. Like, oh god. Or do you just sit there like you're not there? Like, I don't know. Pool boy, yeah. Pool boy. He did, in fact, watch. He was ew. He enjoyed watching, he said. She mentioned that they were actually at a swingers club the night before, but they said it wasn't their thing. I think it kind of was their thing, but okay. I don't really know if I believe this guy. I mean, just doing it over and over and getting benefits from it, like Jerry Falwell Jr. God, so embarrassing. God, it's so embarrassing. That's just black water, guys. Don't
At the latest now on the scandal,
which means I wasn't
conservative
also
Christian
doing
leader
anything.
Jerry Falwell Jr. A former pool attendant who became Falwell's business partner is now speaking out about his affair with Falwell's wife, saying Falwell approved and observed the intimate relationship, putting Falwell's leadership of Liberty
confirmed to ABC News overnight that sex scandal this morning.
Sex scandal, yes. Why you sit down? Why you sit down there? Chris Harrison, yes. Becky Falwell, yeah. I guess it sounded like they both approached him at the same time. Like, you want to fuck my wife? You want to fuck my wife? We've been looking for somebody to fuck my wife. So, who knows what else they did? Because that's probably not at all the only thing. Yeah, you want to fuck my wife? Yeah. I'm going to be there. Don't mind me. Don't you mind me? I'm just going to be in this corner here. Don't you mind me? I'm just going to be groaning and watching. Don't worry about it. Okay? Hey, how are you? You're a young guy. You're the pool boy here? All right. My wife. We've been looking for a pool boy. We looked at two, Sounds like he was a drunk too, and he lied about that. It was black water in my glass. It was just black water in there. Jerry Falwell. Oh, there's a Jerry Falwell 3 too, guys. Just keep that name going. Just name your kid your same name. Why not, you know? Jerry Falwell 3. Oh wow, there's a Hulu documentary. I just discovered something. Spill this tea on this. God forbid it's called. You're welcome, guys. I just found this. Hulu documentary, God forbid, is about that affair with the pool boy. And when he resigned from, I mean, she's not that great. I mean, but if you're, I mean, I still just don't get how you can just do that with the guy watching like that. Alright, I may have to watch that documentary now. And we'll give my review to you soon about that. You guys worry. Yeah, sex with my wife. I'm just gonna watch. Don't worry about it. I'm just gonna watch. Yeah, sex with
My wife. I have sex with my wife. The Lord wills it to be. So you must insert the seed. Yeah, go ahead. You can, yeah. Go in any hole you want, whatever. The bee hole, the pee hole, whatever you want. Just go ahead. Yeah, let me watch. Yeah, just let me watch. The Lord wills it.